Hey everybody, welcome to the Dollar Vigilante, helping you to survive and prosper during and after the dollar collapse. And we're continuing on to cover the ICO space, initial coin offerings. The ICO space actually did over $3 billion, I believe, in the last quarter, which I think surpassed Wall Street. So, as I mentioned in a blog on the Dollar Vigilante the other day, this is an absolutely booming space, and it could actually change Wall Street dramatically and take away a lot of the sort of the general traditional business from people like JP Morgan, and that's why people like Jamie Dimon don't like things like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies that much, because this is actually changing the entire space. So I wanted to cover more of the ICO space. So we're trying to have on a number of ICOs and just talk to them and see what they're doing, because there's so many out there. And so we're having on today Cobinhood. We're having on Popo Chen, the founder of Cobinhood, and it's actually he's in Taiwan, in Taipei, and it's an ICO, and it's going to be a cryptocurrency exchange that will have zero transaction fees, which is really interesting. So again, like when we had on Decent Bet, it's sort of changing a little bit of the revenue model of the casino industry. Popo has some interesting revenue models for the cryptocurrency industry and exchanges and things like that. So happy to have you on, Popo. How are you?
Yeah, it has been a great day.
Great. And so why don't you give us a little bit of background on what is Cobinhood?
Okay, so Cobinhood is a cryptocurrency service platform for the blockchain era. And the first service it launches is the zero trading fee exchange service to serve the traders all around the globe. Its goal is to achieve ultimate trading experience for all traders. And why we provide a zero fee service, because I myself is a daily trader on cryptocurrency, and every month I review my return on investment. I found out that a lot of my margin gains are squashed by the high fees. So I feel I'm robbed by those exchanges, and those exchanges don't even provide a stable platform and a low latency trading experience, always experience some crashes and laggy from daily trading experience. So I decided to make a ultimate trading experience global serving platform for all the traders with zero fee. Yeah.
That's great. And yeah, I agree with you that it's definitely one of the weaknesses in the market is most of the cryptocurrency exchanges have a lot of problems, and I think a lot of them have been based on just dealing with the amount of volume. This has just been a huge amount of people getting into these things. So how is it that you plan to improve on that?
Yeah, so basically the core problem is the throughput of transactions and the speed. Latency, right? There's two key components to the performance is the throughput and the latency. So we designed our proprietary trading engine that can proven to achieve over a million transactions, a million orders per second on each trading pair. So we are using a cloud solution with a sharding mechanism to allow infinite scalability, auto-scalable trading engine to be capable of processing any amount of transactions per second.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
And the latency has proven to be around a millisecond. So everyone can expect ultimate trading experience for sure.
Great. And as far as the zero transaction fees, how are you going to make money?
Okay, so that's a very good question. So everyone asks me about your business model, right? So our business model is we provide a margin trading loans to margin traders. So like you can think of, it's like a banking system, right? And we provide even more powerful services when you deposit your crypto assets in Cobinhood and you opt in as a margin loan provider, you will automatically earn daily interest and you can cash out at any time.
So you believe that will bring in enough revenue for the company to be able to do all the things it wants to do?
Yeah, so you can think that in Bfinis, they provide margin trading up to 3 times leverage. And in Cobinhood, we provide up to 10 times. And with 3 times leverage on Bfinis platform, they already have annual average interest earning about 30%. And not all people are doing the margin funding, right? So because the interface design is very complicated. You have a spot trade market, you have margin market, you have margin fund markets, 3 wallets. With 3 wallets, normal people don't even understand what's margin wallet and margin fund wallet. So they cannot easily do the margin fund. But with our service, we provide is you just opt in and you start to gain interest. And we will have to retail banking side, we have a wallet service for the general public, not for the trading, but you can also opt in to earn the interest. And like the margin traders, they already got a lot of liquidity to lend from. And the whole thing is based on a protocol that is like a supply demand. So if the lending demand is high, the interest rate will go high automatically. Yeah, so it's just a click and you can start to earn interest, and we will take a split from the interest rate.
Great. And so one of the questions that a lot of people will have is that with China recently cracking down, the Chinese government on Bitcoin exchanges in China, and you're there based in Taiwan, will this exchange be based in Taiwan? And if so, what do you expect the government's going to do there?
Yeah, so our entity is in Cayman Island, and our development team and operations side, we have many subsidiaries like in Hong Kong and USA and Taiwan. So Taiwan is mainly focused on technical development, and so is USA. And for each country we operate, we will get a license, like in Japan and Korea, Australia, and when more countries have regulations on that, we will be fully compliant to local compliance rules and local laws.
Okay, that's interesting. So you're going to be operating in quite a few different countries. Will you even be operating in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great, because that's definitely something needed in the U.S. There isn't a lot of options for Americans to be able to. There's Kraken, there's Coinbase, and I think there's a couple others, but I haven't heard great things about most of them actually. So I'm glad to hear there's going to be some more competition there. What stage are you at with actually launching this exchange?
Yeah. So the platform has finished the development, and we will have open beta in November. And after the ICO ends, we will have an invitation form, pre-sign up form for open beta testers. Yeah, so keep close on our official website for any updates. And the official launch of the exchange is expected to be in November also.
Okay, and what are the details on the ICO? So I believe the ICO is coming to a close very soon. Give us the details on that and what you're offering on the ICO.
Okay, so our ICO status is doing good right now. We have successfully raised about 10 million US equivalent Ethereum. And for the VC funding side, we also closed our pre-A round, which got us about 5 million US, and the private placement allocation also got about 5 million US. So we have effectively raised about 20 million US.
And when is that ICO closing?
On the Sunday, October 22nd.
Okay, so just a few days from now. And what is the actual offer on the ICO? What are people getting when they buy into the ICO? What percentage, for example, are they getting of the company?
Yeah, so that's a very good question. So everyone purchased our Cobinhood token. It's called COB token, COB. And they got the privileges of Cobinhood service platform in the future. So it's a utility token, and when you have a COB token, like I said, we have a margin loan, and we have interest charge on that for margin trades, right? So when the margin traders lend from our liquidity, they pay the interest, and if you pay with COB, you got 50% discount. So that drives when the trading volume is grows larger, the demand of COB token will grow larger.
Oh, that's interesting.
And another point is we have an ICO underwriting service, and we will have an allocation of the tokens that we got from the ICO underwriting service, and we will allocate those tokens according to the percentage of the COB holders holding percentage, and you have a chance to get the new ICO tokens at very low price compared to normal ICO participants.
Okay, so you're getting a portion of the margin lending trade, and you're also getting part of the ICO. That's interesting that you're going to be actually underwriting ICOs, and that's what I sort of mentioned the other day at the Dollar Vigilante, is that this entire market of ICOs really is competing with Wall Street, and so that's going to be a facet of what you're doing as well as investing in and underwriting ICOs.
So you can think of that like Goldman Sachs, they underwrite for IPO companies, and their valuation now on Nasdaq is about 100 billion. And its revenue stream is basically 80% is from the IPO underwriting. And so the ICO part is already exceeding the whole Wall Street IPO volume, right? So you can think of that Cobinhood is like a crypto Goldman Sachs, and we are building a crypto Wall Street platform, because except from the exchange, we will have a lot more crypto indices, derivatives, futures, a lot of more financial products that is based on cryptocurrency, backed by cryptocurrency, and at the same time, we will link the cryptocurrency with the fiat world. So in the migration, because currently we still have the fiat to deal with. We believe in the future is all crypto, but in the migration time, in a period, we support the trading between traditional commodity stocks. We will have like work with brokers and work with so something like that to deal with the fiat integration.
That's great. I'm really excited to see your product when it's online. Well, we could definitely use more competition in the space. And of course, if you do have zero transaction fees, I expect you will have a very large amount of clients right off the bat. So that'll be very interesting to watch, and I'll be looking forward to seeing that. And as you mentioned, it should be launching at least beta in November, so very soon. So is there anything else that we haven't covered or mentioned about the exchange, the vision of the company, or the ICO?
Yeah, so what I want to explain is the Cobinhood platform itself. We build is a crypto ecosystem. We not only provide exchange is the first step. We will have a centralized exchange, which will be launched in November, and we already developing our decentralized exchange. And the decentralized exchange is not like Ether Delta or like AirSwap is only for Ethereum. We developed its interchain protocol, like Cosmos. There's interchain protocol that focuses on high-frequency settlement using DPoS scheme and the pluggable consensus algorithm to allow a backward compatibility to Bitcoin, Ethereum type of chains. And to support, we will have a SDK to support future chains development. So we expect the future to be an internet of blockchains. That's called a Web 3.0. And for that future, we will propose SDK and a framework that everyone who wants to launch their blockchain to be easily programmable and customizable and pluggable, and allow interchain transaction when they use the same framework.
That's great. I'm excited to hear that you're working on a decentralized exchange. I think that really is the future, and decentralize all the things is what I always say. So I'll be definitely watching to see what you develop, and I wish you luck with it all. Where can people get more information? Is it just at Cobinhood.com?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put the links to that down below. Thank you for coming on, Popo. I know you're very busy. I see all the things you're doing there. So if you're interested in more information, you can go to Cobinhood.com. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share down below. We're going to try to have on some more ICOs in the coming weeks and months, just because there's so much going on in that space. So, and not a lot of people are covering it very well. So I'm just trying to get some people some more information on what's going on out there. And there's a lot going on, as you can tell. So as I mentioned, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share with people. And that's it for the Dollar Vigilante, helping you to survive and prosper during and after the dollar collapse.
Hi, I'm Paul Chen. I'm the CEO and founder of Cobinhood. Cobinhood is a cryptocurrency service platform for the blockchain era. Our goal is to achieve ultimate trading experience for traders around the globe. One of the questions that people often ask me about Cobinhood is, how do we make money if we are charging zero fees? The answer is that we provide margin trading loans with up to 10 times leverage, and the loans will be subject to interest rate. So Cobinhood's backend team has developed a proprietary order book matching engine which can process millions of orders per second for every trading pair and under sub-millisecond latency. The whole system is designed to be fully distributed, highly available, and auto-scalable. At Cobinhood, our top priority is asset security. Cobinhood will store 98% of crypto assets in an offline multi-signature vault, which requires 5 out of 8 geo-distributed hardware security modules to open. In addition, the assets stored in the online wallet will be backed by insurance. In addition to offering cryptocurrency exchange services, Cobinhood will launch its ICO underwriting service in 2018. Unlike those ICO listing sites, Cobinhood only underwrites promising and high-quality ICOs that have passed stringent due diligence, smart contract code review, and legal compliance. If you would like to be part of the future we are building at Cobinhood, Cobinhood ICO participants will be eligible for several privileges. For example, 50% off margin trading loan interest. Another privilege is that ICO participants can get ICO tokens underwritten by us at a lower rate. We are creating the financial center for the blockchain era. Join us.